Hello and welcome, everyone, to a special stream. Just something that I had the time for, and yes, we are finally streaming Dynasty Warriors 3 for apparently the first time. I could have swore I've streamed this at least once on the Xbox, but apparently not. Apparently I've only done like Let's Plays and reviews and stuff like that. I'm sorry, Dynasty Warriors 4 and 5 tend to be like the classics that I focus on the most, but I know a lot of you have been asking for Dynasty Warriors 3, so of course, not only are we playing some Dynasty Warriors 3 today, but I am starting a brand new file from scratch. We're going to be playing, I believe this is set on normal. I didn't check, but I said no to setting it to beginner. Also, hello, Smiling Item, welcome. I got my protein shake, I've got my coffee. It's also not very often that I go live while there's still fucking daylight. Yeah, fresh, on normal, I'm gonna die. This is great. Yeah, these are headphones. These are called bone conduction headphones. So like the speakers kind of sit on your temple. And what I like about these is that I can still hear around me. So like, usually if I'm playing on a console, it has to come through like a wired headset. So like, it looks like one of these kind of headsets. And so it covers my ears. So if Chell says something while I'm playing, I don't hear them. But with these, I can hear them. I can hear the game perfectly fine. So like, if I'm going grocery shopping and I just want some music on the background, I can wear these and I can still hear the people around me. So I can talk to people while I have essentially background music. And so like, these are great for people with ADHD. The brand is Shokz, S-H-O-K-Z, because I'm Canadian. So yeah, highly recommend. I think I got these on sale Black Friday for like 80 bucks or something. Am I a cream and sugar or a plain just plain coffee? This thing is blacker than my soul. All right. I think it's about time to get into it. As much as I love Dynasty Warriors 3, I would not want to start on normal. Yeah, I have a feeling this is gonna be a stupid decision. But who fucking cares? It means that I'm gonna get stronger weapons and better items. Yes, they should sponsor me, Shokz. Use the coupon code. Anyways, let's get into this. I also have, for full transparency, I am playing this through emulation. My physical copy is behind all of these PS3 games. But I have a bunch of visual enhancements set, including like textures and shit. Like, God,
Brother,
that
let's go.
Awkward smile. It was pretty okay.
It's finally
all right.
Time. Yes.
Nice. I do have a PS2. It's just that it looks better this way. Especially when you're playing on a
Don't
modern
be so
monitor.
hasty.
So what I would use I don't have like any PS2 to HDMI converters necessarily. So I currently have the PS2, the original Xbox, and the Wii going through component cables to a component switcher. So 3 component inputs, 1 component output, and that's going to an component to HDMI converter so that it will convert the signal from component to HDMI. And then on that HDMI converter, I have the M Classic, which is a progressive upscaler. So it'll only upscale progressive displays, which is why I need the component cables. And if the game outputs a 480p signal at the bare minimum, as long as it's a progressive display signal, the M Classic will upscale it to 1080. So most PS2 games just output at the native interlace display. I know this is what everybody wants to come to this stream for, is like the technical side of things, but like I've become a bit of a visual snob. We're gonna go no bodyguards because I didn't take the time before going live to create the guild. But yeah, I do have a CRT TV just back in the corner that I need to move all the retro stuff over to. So yeah, this is the first of many
break the siege of the
enhancements that I have. No black bars on the top and bottom. I think I've got HD textures. I think it's just like somebody upscaled the textures. Also have better draw distance, no combo lock on. Yeah, just a bunch of extra things that just help the experience. It looks cursed? What? How does it look cursed? I personally prefer without. Just because, like, when you're playing on a modern TV, you would prefer them to be fitting the whole screen.
You flaming idiot!
Like, this looks great.
Take this!
The field of view is amazing, right? And all you have to do is create a text file, save it as a DNACH, and copy and paste a couple lines of text. That's it. I have increased draw distance, more units on screen, disables the interlaced display, so it practically looks and feels like an, oh, there's no enemy gate back there. But it looks and feels like an HD remaster. Flaming idiots. Yeah. The best take they could have done. Empires has romance options. Wait. I keep missing your streams because you stream so late, but I saw your Dynasty Warriors Origins romance options video, and my response to that vibe is that I want Dynasty Warriors Origins Empires. Now, the thing is, if they do create a Empires, like, I would want the romance options to be something that we can have control over, and like it has that build up, and not just like you play some stages together and eventually you'll have enough bond, and if you're opposite sex of each other, then you can marry each other. Oh, come on. See, this is why normal may have been a bad decision. Also, hopefully, with Muso May. I'm hoping to find some time to just stream randomly.
We must fight well.
So on weekends, specifically, I will have more of an opportunity to stream early. I was going to stream this morning when I was drinking my morning coffee, but I was doing other things to set this up because I wanted to start a completely fresh save file. Work towards the retro achievements, which I just created a profile not that long ago. I haven't really tried to unlock any achievements or anything in it yet. But one of these guys has to drop me a meat bun, right? But like, I've also not played a lot of vanilla Dynasty Warriors 3. And that's also why I want to start fresh. Because a lot of what I have shown of Dynasty Warriors 3 on the channel, whether through Let's Plays or videos, has been like a save file where I have a lot of characters maxed out. I at least have everyone's third weapon, most people's fourth or even fifth weapon. So I thought it would be fun to just kind of start from scratch. We get to go along this journey together. Probably make my own retro achievements account. If I can submit my own achievements even better. I don't know how that works because Dynasty Warriors 2 has achievements in the works right now. They're not created yet, but they are in the works. Also, if my voice sounds a little hoarse right now, that's because while I was running around doing errands yesterday and today, I was singing along to a lot of metal stuff. And I definitely have not drank enough water today. No, so I am playing 3 Extreme Legends. But like, I haven't even... I've only played through a few characters' stories, and like, I obviously haven't...
We must fight well.
Haven't been paying attention to the stories, because, I mean, it's classic Dynasty Warriors. What story?
You're a better jet than I have heard.
I honestly don't know how the achievements work on retro achievements.
I have no time for the unenlightened.
I do kind of wish that you could turn the text off. That would be great.
Fight well.
Especially for someone like me. Grab some screenshots of those cutscenes without the text so I can get some good thumbnail renders. That's how I got Charlottetown. But I think the achievements for Vanilla 3 work with 3 Extreme Legends, because 3 Extreme Legends doesn't have an achievement list, only 3 does.
Feel the power of my
magic!
magic!
Any Warriors game on PS5 would be fantastic. I know someone had mentioned in a fairly recent interview, oh my god, they stopped my fucking... What? The boulders can stop your Muso? Motherfucker. Okay, screw this. Gundam 2 got a re-release. I would say that should get, like, the PS3 version should be the one that gets re-released, not the PS2 version. Dark Warrior Souls. But one other classic that should get a PS5 version is Dark Cloud. Still don't have a PS5 version, only the PS4 version, which has some visual glitches. But I would absolutely stream a playthrough of Dark Cloud
Be careful.
if it were on PS5, because that game is a major part of my childhood. Ah, yeah.
Do not fear their magic.
Forward!
Forward.
Do not fear their magic. So, I've had the thought of re-recording scenes, or like redubbing scenes from Dynasty Warriors 3 to see if we can make them feel serious, like actually try to act them properly, but like some of the ways that the character models are designed, they don't look that great. And it kind of adds to the bad voice acting is the janky visuals. But now I'm thinking, what if I redubbed Dynasty Warriors 4 and 5 scenes, or even 7 and 8 scenes, in the style of Dynasty Warriors 3, like with that type of voice acting. Oh. Or even Origins. Oh my god, could you imagine, like, something like Dio-chan's... Oh my god, no. Could you imagine Dynasty Warriors 3 Lu Bu doing his Bond conversations? Basically a Dynasty Warriors 4 and 5 version of the real-time fan dubs. That's actually a good idea, man. If only I had a group of friends that, you know, could just hang out and play Dynasty Warriors and make stupid jokes, dub over scenes and shit. Well, Isaac, if I ever find the time to do that, I'll let you know. I'll reach out. I'll likely reach out on the Discord to be like, hey, if you want to be a part of this, send me your lines. Wait. If I remember correctly, there is a vase with like health or... I think it's the health that's up here. That's Muso Recovery Full. Was it part of those 3 that I was gonna leave? Make an abridged series? Oh my god. Don't put even more work on my plate. What the fuck? Am I wrong? I thought there was a health plus 10 or a Muso plus 10 up here. Or is that Extreme Legends? Why not do the whole series? Oh, now... Origins might be okay enough to do a abridged series, maybe? Like, if somebody has access to the PC version of Origins, we could, in theory, reprogram the lips. Match. And then, would I be voicing the characters that I voice in the Heroes of Chaos projects? Now, I also say in theory for the lip flaps because I don't know how that shit works. I'm guessing that you can find a back way into the game to change the lip flaps and shit. Yes, Daddy. Oh, no. Here's how it goes. Jung-He accidentally calls him Daddy on multiple occasions, and it's like, yes, Daddy, I mean, General. And then Xiahou-Yuan, like, eventually just goes, you know what? You can call me Daddy. And then Jung-He just squeeze. Oh, fuck.
I defeated an officer.
Now I'm coming up with some fucking stupid shit. Like, Charlottetown could have his eye patch from the beginning, like with the yellow turbans. And he doesn't get his eye patch because he gets shot in the eye with an arrow. He wears the eye patch because he thinks it's cool. Cao Cao would be the only straight character, so the Tien. I love this. If only there was an easier method to, like, dub over a game.
When all else fails, attack!
I guess, like... Now I'm getting real ambitious with the idea, because you could, again in theory, redub everything in Dynasty Warriors 3, 4, 5, whatever, and like change the text so that like it's Dynasty Warriors 3 abridged the game. Again, lots of work, but would be so fucking cool.
I defeated an officer.
Cao Cao will be the designated hentai tag. Oh. That's exactly my thought. It's like there has to be a file for the text in the game, right? And now I just need a conversation where Xiahou-Yuan walks into Cao Cao's bedroom. There's a chair in the corner, and he's like, "Oh, you've got a reading chair in here." And he goes, "Nope,
Think they can pass
that's not for
our
reading."
army?
And then they never refer to the chair again.
They think they can pass our army?
Those who know will know. I was writing a script for a sketch that I'll maybe do for TikTok, and Shahodoon refers to Cao Cao's taste in women as he prefers them pre-established.
Don't fall behind. Stand
Twist Metal 1 on
until
PC.
reinforcements come.
That you do that with the endings? Ooh.
Don't get behind.
I feel like Dynasty Warriors 3 might be the easier one to do a full redub and edit of, because there's not that many
They're strong.
stages. There's not that. There shouldn't be as many lines as something like Dynasty Warriors 4 or 5.
Let you through?
I thought you were just meaning like playing Twisted Metal 1 through like emulation or something.
Don't fall behind.
So far, not doing too bad for hard mode. Or not hard, normal.
I defeated an officer.
Now, what are the chances we're gonna
Show
get
them our strength.
a weapon with 5 attacks instead of 4? Probably nil, even on normal.
We would let you through?
Because that's kind of what I'm hoping for, is that by playing this on normal, I'm going to get just better weapons, better items in general. Lubu can be a wandering stripper that all the guys want to live up to, and are like, one day, will be as big as he is.
Splendid. Splendid.
I just want a fight with Lubu where they're shit talking,
You're a better jet than I have heard.
and Lubu is like, "You'll never defeat me." The other guy goes, "Says the cockroach." Who are you calling a cockroach? The guy with the antenna for a headdress? I don't know if I was the only one that referred to Lubu, like back in the day, as the cockroach. The cockroach man. Is there a bridge on... Oh, no, wait. They froze the lake, right? Oh, even Twisted Metal 2. I didn't know that. The other thing that we're going to need to keep in mind with this is I'm not going to be able to mount any horses if I don't rank myself up. So I'm going to really need to make sure that I kill a bunch of foot soldiers. Even though it doesn't do anything for my stats.
I didn't know you were this good of a warrior.
Oh god. Pull-out gates right after this, right? I'm not looking forward to that. A guy named The Bacon Productions made a video covering both. Oh! My check that out. I know that there are some people right now working on a program that could be able to make a PC port of any PS2 game. Like they made Jack and Daxter and a couple of others. So like they're building their programming into an actual application that you can just drag and drop kind of thing, which I think is fucking amazing. If that actually becomes a thing, you know that I'm gonna be back here playing a shit ton of PS2 games. Because that was like my era. That was when I had the time to play all of the games that anyone could throw on my lap. For better or worse.
Impressive.
That's why, like, I have a few PS2 games that just you wouldn't expect me to own. As someone who is more into the, like, fantasy, JRPG kind of stuff. But PS2 was just such a good console, man. It had some of the best games of all time. The original Devil May Cry, which I do need to play through again.
Maybe after Muso May.
There are some officers left still. It's just Zheng Zhao and then the two gate captains, which I am going to make sure that I get because get that defense. Like, you should see the digital library of games that I have on here. I need to go looking for, because there are some people that have made custom texture files for certain games. That's how I got the upscale textures for this, as well as Dynasty Warriors 4, 5, I think. I might have one for Samurai Warriors 1. Oh, I have one for Dynasty Warriors 2 and 6. But I would love to have one for, like, Dark Cloud. The original Devil May Cries. I'm trying to think of all of the PS2 games that I would really want to play. Mystic Heroes. Oh yeah, the PS2 version of Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't think we have it on PS2. I think we got it for original Xbox. Could be wrong. We could have it for both. I'll be completely honest. We were actually talking about potential Mystic Heroes sequel. Would be really nice to see them, like, make a Mystic Heroes 2, but make it, like, use the character designs from Orochi, because Neja and Taigang Wong are from Fengqing Yanyi, which is what Mystic Heroes is, that the story is based off of. Okay, He is still... Oh, excuse me. He's still alive. It is a little tricky. Like, I wouldn't say it's too difficult, but there are some bosses in that are, like, just wildly difficult. And then the archers, because, you know, classic Koei days. The archers were a fucking piece of shit.
I defeated an officer.
Don't get behind.
There are a few games that we own multiple copies of because, you know, gotta collect them all. Like the fact that I have both the Black Label and the Greatest Hits version of Dynasty Warriors 4. I also have the regular and the Greatest Hits for Dynasty Warriors 9. What else? I actually have 2 copies of Dynasty Warriors Origins. One's Japanese, one's North American? Yes. Obviously, I have Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2 on PS3, PS2, and 360, and so on and so forth. We have a shit ton of copies of Oblivion and Skyrim. Yeah, we got some Dynasty Warriors 3 going on. Also, hello, Darkstalkers. Welcome.
The Han is dead. Long live the Yellow Dragon.
That voice acting, so I'm playing through the vanilla stories first, but I'm playing on 3 Extreme Legends. Oh god. Okay, now that he's knocked away, run. I'm not doing too bad. Hope you're doing well. Ooh, excuse me. I found the time to make a quick video yesterday on the fact that I would love to see some romance options in Dynasty Warriors in the future. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video, because I'm hoping to do some more. I've got a character-specific video kind of planned. I need to start working on the script, but I just want to play through or watch that character's story one more time before I get into the actual writing of the script, and it'll probably only be like 5-ish minutes.
Oh, my body may die. My spirit will live forever.
Nice. Did you get around to watching G Gundam? I have not. I've barely watched anything in the last little bit. Like, Charles and I have watched the Devil May Cry anime, because of course we have. We are millennials after all. We watched that. We watched the newest season of Squid Game. And we're just finishing the newest season of You. And that's it. That's all I've watched in a long time. I mean, yesterday I did go see Sinners in theater with a friend, but like, I don't really recall too much watching too many things over the last little bit.
I suggest my Lord Wan Shao.
Yes. All right, then. I accept the position of Grand Commander. And I swear to destroy the traitor, Don Jiao.
allies have begun their attack!
I do the same thing, Isaac.
I shall accompany you.
I don't know who specifically I would like to voice. I think Sima is the only one that I'm like definitely would like to voice him, which was really nice that I got to voice him with Heroes of Chaos. So potentially going to voice him in the Warriors Orochi audio drama when that comes up. I know Zheng He is supposed to be showing up in one of the early episodes, and I'll be voicing him. But I'm just going to be right back because I finished off my protein shake, and it's good to watch that before it gets too crusty. So, be right back. I have returned. Ah. Oh, excuse me. I do think Kyuju would be fun to voice. Just, I like doing cartoony voices. Not that I don't like doing normal voices. I find it to be a lot of fun to do a more cartoony voice. So, like, I would love to voice the generics, the foot soldiers and that sort of stuff. Or the Orochi soldiers. But, one thing that I forgot to show off at the beginning of the stream... Oop, don't want to knock this over. But I got my first U2's figure in the mail the other day. It's not of me, unfortunately, but it is of somebody that is an inspiration to the channel, and you may not recognize this without the desk behind him. It's Scott the Woz. My first and likely only U2's figure. For now, anyways. Hey, Shinloki, welcome! Let's see, I think we got a couple of items, right? Speed and bow attack. Not gonna be useful for We're gonna go no bodyguards again.
Ooh, USB.
God, it looks so cool without the black bars.
Sun Jian, go straight ahead. Cao Cao, go to the top of the Fan Shui gate.
Cow cow!
Wan Shu, you attack from the rear.
He
Liu
sounds
Bei,
so like
go around and keep an eye on the
disappointed in
Wu Lao
you and
gate.
Shu. Like, you attack from the rear.
They're strong.
Thanks, Quirks. Giant tiger. Canadian, just general store, I guess. Think Walmart, but much smaller. Much smaller. There's clothes, there's, groceries. A little bit of everything. And they always seem to have, like, good clothes, good-looking clothes for real cheap. I think I paid, like, $7 for this shirt.
It's Lu Bu!
Ah! Get out of my way!
Great. We are definitely not going to deal with Lu Bu in this flavor. Or at least I hope. I don't think so, big captain. I'm playing on normal. Feeling a little woo.
Wan Shu's army still has not moved.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Wan Shu, you have deceived me.
But yeah, I think normal is maybe not a good idea. At least for the first couple of playthroughs until I get like the attack and defense up items. This is the best voice acting in all of Dynasty. Like, I remember being a kid and being like, God, this voice acting is not good. But it's hilarious.
Can't hold them.
I'm feeling the late night last night. I don't think I got home until like 1:30. Like, I went to see Sinners with my friend around 10 o'clock, but it was absolutely pouring outside. So when we got out of the movie theater, we were just like hanging out by the doors, just like chatting, hoping that the rain will light up enough that we can walk to the cars and not get drenched.
I defeated an officer.
It did not light up. It did get worse. And then it went back to how it was when we came out of the movies and we were like, yeah, this is now our chance to go to the car. Hey, Danny Phantom. I am having a nice day. Hope you are as well. I'm just gonna slowly make my way down. Where is the... Okay. I gotta do my best to avoid all of that. I keep hitting triangle too late to do his C4. And I didn't hit anybody. Great. I remember playing this stage so much to grind, and because if you play on Dong Zhuo's side in the vanilla version, everybody drops such great stat increases. Like, I would just grind that over and over again until I felt like the character was good enough to take on the story at that. But not this time. This time, we're raw dogging it. Just absolutely having probably too much trust in my own abilities. Will you fight Zheng Liao? Probably. Oh. Is everything all right with the stream? It looks frozen on my side. Okay, nope, never mind. Yeah, I think I lost internet for like a split second. A bit laggy? Is it too laggy? Because now the connection is good. I dropped, like... So, on OBS, it shows you how many frames have been dropped due to the connection, and 3,887 frames were dropped. That's 1.9% of this stream so far. And I'm pretty sure all of that was in the last little bit.
You're too deep. Fall back.
You're too deep. I mean... Okay, enough with the guarding.
I defeated an officer.
All you give me is a fucking item. I guess I need those right now, so... I shouldn't be too mad. There's one iconic thing about Dynasty Warriors 3, it's how often people join. I've been watching a fair amount of Smosh lately, and the way that I just said that felt like the chosen. Another Oni. I don't know why I stopped watching Smosh for the longest time, because, like, their stuff is good. Yeah, I remembered this one. Okay. No. Blocking. That was the wrong direction to guard in, but thank God he missed.
I defeated an officer.
I would say, like, a good starting point with Smosh, at least what I found to be pretty good, was Smosh Pit, which is kind of their more live improv stuff. If I were to pick between PS2 or Xbox, I would pick
Go to Hulao Gate and attack Dongzhuo.
But the best place to play these games is through emulation. Like, obviously, you can see the difference. And the reason why I didn't play, much of this through emulation earlier is because I just didn't have it looking as good as it does now. And at least with 3 Extreme Legends, there was a lot of issues with, like, save files and stuff, but it seems like that is now no longer a case. Like, it just wouldn't recognize your save file. It would be like, the save file is corrupted. It worked for me yesterday, game.
I defeated an officer.
Ooh, this also means that I'm going to be able to go after Lubu's Dynasty Tactics and Sun Sheng's Dynasty Tactics outfits from scratch. Yeah, it's Musou Mei. So I'm going to try to do a lot more streaming throughout this month, just outside of the usual Monday and Thursday, and the Guildcast on Wednesdays. The Guildcast is going to stay Wednesdays. But if I'm playing on, like, Tuesday or Friday after work or over the weekend, yes, we're going to be streaming. I don't know what games. I think Dynasty Warriors 3 is going to take the Thursday slot today.
I am Lubu.
But I'll likely be ending this. Oh,
you
shit.
should not be
Lubu's
so
here.
eager to die.
Run. No. Fuck. Oh! I saw that coming. Yeah, you don't need to remind me, game. Maybe putting it down to easy is a good idea. We'll do easy for now. And we don't need to watch that again. Oh, and I gotta set my items again. My whole 2 items. I didn't pursue him, Terry. He pursued me. It's on my other file, Ravens.
Sun Jian, go straight ahead. Cao Cao, go to the top of the Fan Shui gate.
The Fan Shui.
Wan Shu, you attack from the rear. Liu Bei, go around and keep
Not
an
to
eye
be
on the
confused
Rudao
with
gate.
the Fan Flip-Floppy. Or the Fan Booty.
We will crush them.
Yeah, I've honestly forgotten the muscle memory of hitting start and select at the same time because not a lot of modern Musou games have that.
It's Lupo!
Also, this event, like without the black bars, perfect. I love it. Yeah, I used a Musou attack because I was being attacked by a foot soldier, and I was like, well, I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna try to hit Lu Bu and Zheng Liao so that they don't attack me so I can get away. I would like to see that too, Smiley Nut. But now that we've lowered the difficulty, maybe that'll happen. We'll see. Maybe I'll put it back up to normal after this. We'll also see for that.
Can't hold them.
Wan Shu's army still has not moved.
What? Wan Shu, you have deceived me.
I love the voice acting. You have deceived me! I am the Tiger of Jiangdong! I'm sorry, Quarks, that's all I know how to do. Wait till you get some decent items. Alright. Fine. For you, I guess I'll make it so that it's less difficult on myself.
An officer.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to wait until mounted foot soldier motherfucker. I don't even get a horse. Get off of that. This is my horse now. Get away from my horse. This is Grand Theft Musou right now. It's such a weird feeling to, like, have to, like, go back to this or Dynasty Warriors 2 with the, yeah, C3. You have my permission to choose easy mode on Hefei. Get up. Thank you. Ah, fuck this horse.
We would let you through?
Where we are going, we don't need no horses. Yuan-Chu's dead again. Surprise, surprise.
I defeated an officer.
I do kind of miss the horses kind of kicking you off, but at the same time, it is annoying
We
as
must
fuck.
fight well.
Now, I'm probably going to take a bit of a break in like an hour's time to have supper. Did you guys want to see more Dynasty Warriors 3, or do you want to switch it up and try something a little different? So I'm down for anything. I'm down for more Dynasty Warriors 3. I'm down for 2. Samurai Warriors 1.
So, they joined.
Dynasty Warriors Advanced? Or Advance, because, yeah. Ooh. A Dynasty Warriors 4 randomizer wouldn't be too bad. If I were to play Dynasty Warriors DS, I would need to get a whole different setup going. Because, obviously, I only have one screen right now. Dynasty Warriors Next. Unfortunately, I cannot play Dynasty Warriors Next because it is not playable on the PlayStation TV without hacking it, and I only have one PlayStation TV, and I'm not going to run the risk of fucking it up because knowing my luck, no matter how easy it apparently is to hack a PlayStation TV, I'm going to be the one guy that fucks it up. So where is Lubu now? Okay, he's over there. You stay over there. Don't come too close.
I defeated an officer.
But I do like the idea of a Dynasty Warriors 4 randomizer. The theme for this year's Muso May is community, so I was hoping to have that Why We Love Warriors video out for May, but it is not happening. It is too big of a project, and I've had a few people suggest splitting it up into different parts, and while that, I agree, that is the smart thing to do. I don't wanna. I want this to be a stupidly large project. I want this video to be a like 2 to 3 hour long, like just an absolute disaster. Like, because I feel like the vision that I have for this video is I'm gonna touch on everything, literally everything, and splice in people's submissions and stuff, which if you didn't watch the video opening up Muso May, since I don't have the video ready yet for voiceover or recording or any sort of editing, nothing like that, because that's not ready, you can feel free to submit whatever you want. And what I'm probably going to do, very likely, is make sure Lubu's not coming up here anytime soon. But what I plan to do is edit each game has its like own section, and then just like combine all the sections together once they're all done. I think that's probably the smartest way for me to handle this. Because it is definitely going to be a big-ass project, and I am hoping that I'm going to be able to get it done for this year. There is even a chance that it might not be able to come out this year, which would be unfortunate because this is the 25th anniversary, but at the same time, like, I don't want to force the video just to get it out by a certain time. Like, I want to take my time with it. I want to make sure that it's done right. And if I have to change stuff because it's going to be coming out next year, then that's what I'm going to do.
Great.
What do you mean, Quarks? Just don't like being on camera?
I defeated an officer.
Just rush movies. Oh. Do I play retro like Genesis or SNES? I was gonna grab my boxed Super Famicom, but it is not in an easy to grab place. I don't play a whole lot of like older games, but I do enjoy them. I would play them on modern consoles because, like, obviously with pixel art, it just looks better that way. But short answer, yes. Long answer, not really. Oh, getting stuff done. Yeah, I feel that. Okay, so Lubu is still down there. Let's see if I can go up and get Wang Feng and then try to avoid Lubu at all costs. Spectre. I'll have to check that out because I've been tempted to do some sort of like analysis on maps and stuff in Dynasty Warriors, but I would want to play a stage multiple times in order to do it properly. Destiny of an Emperor. I've never heard of that game. Oh yeah, I got some of the classics of Koei. Pause this while I'm getting my ass handed to me. Up here, take down my little mini figures. But we've got nope, this side. Genghis Khan for the original Famicom. Complete in the box. Maybe can I put that on the lowest setting? Yeah, that looks better. Forget where I found this. Also, complete in box. Ninja Gaiden 2. Pretty good condition for an NES game. This one's probably the best condition NES game because it's even in one of those protective cases, Tecmo Bowl. And then I've got some custom cases for like Winback on N64, Star Force on NES. I've shown these ones off before, but my custom cases for Super Famicom games. Boxed copy of Winning Post for Super Famicom. Boxed copy of Nobunaga's Ambition. My Sega Saturn copy of Romance of the Three Kingdoms 4. Let's see what else is here. Ugh. Could have swore I had more. I mean, like, I've got my loose cartridges down here. PTO. Tecmo Super Bowl 3. I think I've got one here. Yep. Tecmo Super Bowl. A Nindo. And then next to that, I've got the Genesis games. Whoop. Which I have NBA, Tecmo Super Bowl 3 as well, and Nobunaga's Ambition. Have you collected since your childhood in some capacity? Kind of. I was a little bit more willing to get rid of stuff as a kid to, like, buy the newer stuff. So, you know, my family didn't have the money to buy every game that I ever wanted. And then NES games are kind of in here as well. What's this one? Ninja Gaiden 1 with a very torn label. Romance of the Three Kingdoms 2. Good old Rygar. Oh yeah, this one's cool. This is a reproduction of Tecmo's Samurai Pizza Cats, which was my first anime ever. And it's surprising that Tecmo did a game for it. There's Tecmo Baseball and Tecmo World Wrestling. What's this? Is this my sealed promotional DVD for 99 Nights? I think I've got another sealed promotional DVD here for Tokobots, which is another Koei Tecmo game. That is my copy of Dynasty Warriors 4 Hyper. Romance of the Three Kingdoms 3 for the Sega CD or Mega CD. Then I got a few Japanese PS1 games and stuff. Whoop. Figures in front of this, so it is a little hard for me to grab things, so I'm not going to. I'm gonna stop. Oh. Lost internet for a moment, but now it's coming back. So was the PS2 version a remake? Yep. Yeah, the weather is also really bad here in PEI. Well, not really bad, but it's not the greatest. It's been raining since yesterday, and that will mess with the connection a little bit. I would love to stream some 99 Nights sometime. I don't think I've ever done anything other than the Warriors clones video relating to 99 Nights. So that needs to change. But anyways, back to the game. Hey, Blizz! Welcome!
I, Zhang Liao, will oppose you.
Hello, Zhang Liao. Again, let's just make sure that we don't get too close to Lu Bu.
I defeated an officer.
I defeated an officer. God,
I
the
shall not die
fucking
yet.
lines in this game, man. I think I need to move this over just a little bit, I think. There we go. Now I'm centered.
Don't fall behind.
Combos above 7 drop rate. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for that right now, just because I only have the 4-hit combo. But once I get at least the 5-hit combo, I will be trying to get there. Because I think that also works for gate captures. Let's see if I can get it here. Oh, I think it has to be 8 or higher, actually. Hey, Lighty! Welcome. No, you! Uno reverse card that I don't have. I always say, like, I should keep an Uno reverse card, like, on my desk. It's not 4x3. I'm sorry. I like my games to fit the entire screen. Welcome, Tempanon. The cinematics are going to be in 4x3. I have it set so that it does that. It flips back and forth. So don't worry, there are some moments in 4x3. Got Chris.
I defeated an officer.
He's gonna play Tao Ren. Just had a roll call with. Nice. I was wondering who you were gonna get to play Tao Ren. Now, Lu Bu looks a little preoccupied, so let's see if we can run past him. Oh. Turn around and go take those guys out. Maybe I can go down the path and grab my horse while I'm at it. God. This is probably the worst thing about a lot of these classic games, is like if you have to run from one place to another, and it's just barren, not a fucking soul in sight. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to do that. I'm ready for it.
Go. Teach them how to mess with us.
That was weird. But these sort of things happen sometimes when you're playing through emulation. I'll get there eventually. Taking the scenic route. There he is. Oh, come. Mother. Fuck. There we go. That's my horse now. If I connect it. At least one of the nice things about coming up this way is that no one's gonna be stealing my kill.
I defeated an officer.
I think I also, if I remember correctly, did you get the 8 or higher on your combo, and the officer just drops a weapon or an item, it will actually make the weapon or item slightly better. Now, I could be remembering wrong. Fuck. That's me. That. I'll just lie here. The horse doesn't want me. He doesn't want to be my friend. You will walk and you will like it. I need the exercise anyways. There we go, 10-hit combo. And it was an item. Of course it was an item.
Fall behind.
Oh, now I don't have to go back for my horse. Oh my god, Lubu's coming up this way. I think, is this? No. I might be thinking of the Extreme Legends stage. Because the dim sum and Muso wine are in a different place for the Extreme Legends version of each stage compared to its vanilla. I can't imagine walking that long just to fight a couple of dudes, let alone walking that far at all. Yeah, Lubu is coming. I'm gonna see if I can just run past him. But I want to take out these foot soldiers just because I don't... If Lubu is literally the only thing that Yuan Shao has to deal with, then at least I can feel a little bit safer. Only a little bit, though. God damn it. I thought that could have been dim sum or something. Now, is Lubu gonna let me just, like, run past him? Or is he gonna try to fuck me up? Because I would like to just, like, beeline it to Dongchuo. Yeah.
Don't pursue
just stay there.
Go
If
to
you stay
Hulao
there,
Gate and attack Dongzhuo.
I'll ignore you. You can go fuck shit up as long as you just don't kill Yuan Shao before I kill Dongchuo. That's my only thing. Please respect my boundaries, Lubu.
You are a stalwart hero.
That was the Si Shui archway. Motherfucker. Yeah, maybe I'll just skip over these soldiers. Head for the gate captain down here so I can get some defense. And then make my way towards Dongzhuo. At least we got some good music going. Best voice acting. Oh, God.
Show them our true strength.
Impressive.
Do it. Play the game. Get in the video game, Blizzy. I still need to watch, like, the newer Ava movies. I've only watched the original anime. That's it. Oh, there is an officer over here.
I defeated an officer.
Well, Advance actually used, like, a fair amount of Dynasty Warriors 3 stuff. Like, Xiahou Duan's design is Dynasty Warriors 3. I think Genji's design is even 3. Trying to remember. Yeah, they used this layout for Hulao Gate, for the map. I feel like there were other officers that they used the Dynasty Warriors 3 design instead of the Dynasty Warriors 4 design, even though Advance is based off of 4.
I defeated an officer.
Don't get behind.
I wouldn't mind playing a little bit of Advance at some point. But I would also like to not start it up right now, just because I do want to play through the game. But I mean, I guess I could play a little bit this month and then just come back to it. Because it's not like Advanced has a bunch of shit that you're gonna need to think about. Yeah, I'm playing on easy. I started to play on normal and then died.
Let us call you a brave general.
So I dropped it down to easy just to get past Lubu, and then other people were suggesting that I keep it on easy, at least until I get some decent items, because this is starting from scratch.
Your destiny.
I wouldn't say Advanced is hard. It's definitely time-consuming. See an attack ×2 over there, but you keep pushing me further away from it. Don't. Got it. Yeah, how do you like that now, Dio-chan?
Show them our strength.
I defeated an officer.
Father, please forgive me.
No. Make a Muso-mei based on Dynasty and Samurai Warriors spin-offs, like the PSP ones. I do need to do like full reviews of those games because I only just like briefly mentioned them in the full reviews of the games that they're kind of based on. But I am also trying to avoid doing full reviews until Why We Love Warriors comes out. Because that's too big of a project to be working on full reviews at the same time. I did get a review code. I call it a review code, but I did get a content creator code, game key, whatever you want to call it, of a roguelike hack and slash game that, okay, come on. Somebody from the developer team reached out to me because their game has some similarities to Warriors Abyss as far as like gameplay. God, the fucking lag, man. But I'm planning to stream that even just for like a short period of time on Tuesday, because that's when the game either comes out or I'm allowed to start making content around it. I don't know which is which. I forget. But that'll be like the only non-Koei Tecmo thing that I do this month. Is I'm just gonna stream it the once, and if I feel like going back to it, I will after it. Which is also kind of what I'm planning to do with Yumiya. Because I do want to play Yumiya.
A brave general.
I've been wanting to play it, and I've been wanting to play Oblivion too. Because the remake looks so fucking good. I'm playing it right now, but I would definitely play it differently if I were to play it live. I would kind of role play, and I would be something out of left field. like an orc rogue or something like that, or I don't know,
Kill them all!
Pidgey berserker or something. I have streamed the Basara series a couple of times. Just because Musou is focused on the Musou series as well as Koei Tecmo, I don't want to stream anything that's outside of Koei Tecmo's wheelhouse. I was potentially going to be doing a collab with a friend of mine who does book reviews. She does like a lot of horror book reviews. In fact, she had one of her short stories published in a horror novel.
You are a
Or a horror
stalwart
book
hero.
of like different horror short stories. And we were gonna play through Fatal Frame together.
Good job.
But we both have a full-time job and he has kids, so time may not allow for anything to happen in May, but we've been talking about this for a while. Because it's like the combination of our two contents. Yeah, I would love to play Single Basada 4 in English. Unfortunately, RPCS3 does not like my computer, or my computer doesn't like it. One of the two. There we go.
No, my plan. It is all ruined now.
I love the voice acting, man. Oh, nice. I don't think I have. Or... Oh. I have base 4, but not Sumedagi. I do have Sumedagi, the Anniversary Edition on PS4, which is what I mostly play. Okay. That's good. Okay, what do we got for stats? Mounted defenses. Wait, was one of those bow defense because fuck? I mean, bow defense wouldn't be too bad. But, yeah.
Yes. All right. Go.
Gotta
One
love those
shall.
JPEG backgrounds.
You'll change your tune soon enough.
Yeah, I wish Capcom tried a little bit harder with Sengoku Basara. Fine, you know what? You keep trying to give me bodyguards, so we'll take the way bodyguards in, because it makes sense. I don't know how hard they
Let them get
tried with
inside the castle.
heroes because I didn't see anything about it.
destroy
I
the
saw
enemy and
so
find
much
the
about the
supply depot.
anime that had come out around the same time. So it felt like they were trying to push it more as an anime with a video game as opposed to a video game with an anime. That's what it felt like. And like maybe they thought that would be more successful if it was an anime, because anime was arguably exploding around the time. But I don't think they understood the Western market or Sengoku Basara. Like if they had marketed more like a video game that had a companion anime, then I think, you know, it might have been a little bit more successful. No Shapi. Dynasty Warriors 3 doesn't have that.
I defeated an officer.
I remember watching a little bit of the anime, but I don't remember much about it other than when, like, I have vivid memories of the scene where Keiji goes to visit Inshin after leaving the Maeda family, but that's about it. Like, I don't remember anything else from the anime. Hey, Heavy King Claymore, welcome. Hope you're doing good. I do have Gaku and Basara on Blu-ray that I've been meaning to watch. Where is that? Where the fuck is that?
An enemy unit is directly in front of the castle.
Okay, it is behind my Musha Gundams, so I am not touching it anytime soon. I would like to see them remake this thing. Could you imagine if they remade all of the stages from Dynasty Warriors 2, 3, 4, and 5? Gave us the Dynasty Warriors 5 moveset to play through all 4 games worth of stages? God damn, that would be fantastic. Could you also imagine if they like made it so that Pangda, like Dynasty Warriors 5 Pangda, would appear in Dynasty Warriors 2? I want that now. Ooh, even better. Another thought. Could you imagine if they gave them the generic costumes that they had for that time, but actually gave them like the unique faces and weapons that they had? Like Jotai with his normal looking face, his katana with the moveset from Dynasty Warriors 5, but he's wearing the armor of the generic officer from Dynasty Warriors 3.
You're tough.
Oh, that would be... I would love that. Yeah, that would be fucking cool. All right, let's go protect Cao Cao and Guandu Castle before we go up to the north. exactly, Smiling Eye. You understand. But even better than that, if they, like, gave us all the characters that have ever appeared, like, all the ones that were introduced in 7, 8, and 9. They would need to rejig the characters' movesets from 9 to fit into the charge attack system. But, like, the charge attack system in 2 through 5 is pretty well the exact same as 7 and 8. So I feel like if they were to throw them all together like that, it would still work.
Don't slack. Fight!
Game like Warriors All-Stars, but they take all their spin-offs and make it into a game akin to Warriors Orochi. The one unfortunate thing about that is licenses, but they could do that with all of their games just in general, all the ones that they own the rights to, like Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors, Warriors Orochi, Warriors Legend of Troy, Warriors All-Stars. Maybe give us a few new ones, like Ryza and Yumiya being in All-Stars, or not All-Stars, Abyss, means that they can just translate those movesets over to any Warriors game.
You're a better general than I heard.
Ooh. Could you imagine a Warriors game? Maybe it costs like $50, let's say. And like you get a certain number of characters from each game, kind of like a Warriors All-Stars 2, where you have access to like a smaller roster of characters that has a good spread from like all of the different IPs from Koei Tecmo. But through patches and through reading your save data, if it recognizes that you have data from like Dynasty Warriors 8, boom, you now have access to all the Dynasty Warriors 8 characters. And it could be done where, like, as each game releases, if you buy the game, install it onto your console, and the console recognizes it, boom, you get access to all of that stuff. It, like, just asset flip onto the Warriors All-Stars 2, or whatever they would call it. I think that would be cool, and also encourage people to buy copies of the game when they're potentially not going to play that game. They're just going to play the other game. They just want the characters, the costumes, and all that other stuff. Oh, Crimson Sea needs... I would like to see a full-on remake of Crimson Sea, because I feel like they could make it better. Because the game doesn't hold up the greatest control-wise, but remaking it from the ground up, because the story is pretty good, the setting is good, the characters are good, like, there's a lot of potential in the Crimson Sea as like an IP, but I could see them doing really well. Isn't that Warriors Abyss pretty much? Yeah, pretty much, but like, I'm thinking in a sense where, like, let's say you buy the game, it has that smaller roster, and down the line you buy Samurai Warriors 4. Install it onto your console, and suddenly the other game also gets the Samurai Warriors 4 characters. So it encourages you to buy the other games on top of the one game itself. Yeah, Crimson Sea as a release, like, it makes even less sense than Kingdom Hearts and its releases. But at least they eventually put all of Kingdom Hearts on one console. So in order to get everything out of Crimson Sea, you have to play the first game on Xbox and the second game on PS2. You can't play them anywhere else unless you play them through emulation, in which case you need an Xbox emulator and a PS2 emulator. Undead Knights I could see coming out on like PS5 as part of the PlayStation Plus Classics library, but be a purchasable game.
Stand firm.
Because most of them are, you can
moment.
buy them outside of the service itself, which I think is so much better than Nintendo's platform for their classic games. Because at least you can buy it if you don't want to pay for the fucking service. Which is what I did with Legend of Dragoon and Wild Arms 1 and 2. Speaking of which, Legend of Dragoon is another game I would love to stream and maybe do some voice acting for the characters. Because I've never actually finished the story for Legend of Dragoon. I've got up to like maybe halfway through disc 3.
Splendid!
If not halfway through disc 4. I can't remember exactly where I left off, but I definitely got close enough that I had a general gist of the whole story. Oh, I loved Undead Knights. That game was surprisingly good for a techno-developed Muso-style game. I remember seeing it in a future shop and being like, what the fuck is this?
Better than I had heard.
And then I bought it because, of course, it's Tecmo. Gotta collect everything Koei Tecmo. Brought it home, threw it in my PSP, and was like, this is fucking cool. And yes, it is very clunky, but it's at least a good game. If you can look past the janky controls, it is fun. Also, we were talking about, like, owning some weird titles and stuff. There are some weird titles in Koei Tecmo's library. Pray the Stars, anyone? Spray for the Wii? Yanya Kabbalista? That's a skateboarding game that requires a skateboard controller that you put on your joysticks, like your analog sticks. And so, like, you do the tricks and control the game by moving with the joysticks. I've not got it to work because I don't have the skateboard controller. But I imagine you could, like, custom make one if you really wanted to. Trying to think what other fucking weird shit do I have.
Don't slack. Fight!
Oh, again. Detective visual novel or the DS.
Splendid!
Oh, Quantum Theory. the fucking Gears of War
An officer.
clone. Anyone play Quantum Theory? I thought that was a good game. I thought it was okay, maybe not good, but a decent enough of a game that I wouldn't mind going back to it. Maybe I'll stream it someday. Stream it along with, like, try Yanya Kabalista. Maybe I'll try to actually play through Win Back. Crimson Sea, another game I need to finish, because I never actually finished the story when I did the review. I'm gonna guess that I made it to the halfway.
You're a better general than I heard.
There's also a fair amount of, like, PSP games that I should play. Like, I think I've only done, like, a couple of Let's Plays for Dynasty Warriors Volume 2 or Samurai Warriors State of War, which are two great PSP games. When you consider, like, trying to do a portable version of a Warriors game that doesn't have access to the entire book. I would probably say that Volume 2 is the best of all of those kind of games, where I would say, like, it's Advance, Dynasty Warriors 1, Volume 2, State of War, and
That's Guan Yu.
DS.
My brother? I know Guan Yu. He must surely have a good reason. We are going to pull back.
Thoughts on the Switch 2? Did I get Wild Hearts? Or did I see that Wild Hearts? I did see that. I'm probably not going to get it for Switch 2 right away anyways. I do have it on PS5 and I've barely played through. I don't even think I finished the tutorial, honestly. I should go back and play more of it because the game was fun from what I played. But I am getting it more for Hyrule Warriors and just getting a boost to Switch 1 games. Like, I'm really hoping that Age of Calamity and Three Hopes get at least something.
Fight!
Some sort of performance boost or anything to make it better. Yeah, I feel like if Wild Hearts was either a Sony-published game or a Koei-published game, it would have been so much better. But because it was published by EA, people already had a bad taste in their mouth from EA as a whole. Yeah, it was just a bad decision.
An officer.
On both of their parts. Like, Wild Hearts doesn't even seem like an EA game to begin with. So I don't know why EA was like, oh yeah, let's publish this. This'll make us some money. No, it won't. It won't make you money. Maybe if Bandai Namco published it, that would have actually been better. But I think Koei was trying to get funding, which I'm guessing, just guessing here, that The funding from stuff like Wild Cards, Rise of the Ronin, Neo 1 and 2, Warlong, a lot of that has gone into also helping Koei and Omega Force have access to a lot of the resources that they obtain from that, whether it's manpower or programs, assets, what have you. And that's why Dynasty Warriors Origins is like the first AAA Dynasty Warriors game. Because they used the resources that they got from these other games where they were funded by other companies.
You're a better child.
Like, even though they weren't a success in and of themselves, it's not like Koei Tecmo lost the physical, like, hardware and people, the talent, in order to make Dynasty Warriors Origins so good. I don't know. I don't know why they didn't just make it a Tokiden game. Maybe that was a stipulation on EA's side. Maybe Koei just wanted to put that to rest. I don't know. I didn't play
There is no need for
Tokiden
strategy here.
to completion, so I don't know if the story is done, if there's nothing more to, like,
Haven't we found the supply depot yet?
that's another game that I should probably stream at some point. Actually, Tokiden would be fun to stream and see if we could, like, if anybody could join, play together. That water is, yeah, still. I remember, like, being a kid and being like, oh my god, the water looks so realistic. I don't know what the fuck I was smoking. But yeah, like, I've got a ton of interesting titles, to say the least. I know I've shown this off before, but the Samurai Warriors Pachinko game that they released on PS3 for some fucking reason. There's my copy of Quantum Theory. Koei Tecmo did the distribution for Mugen Souls and Mugen Souls Z. Same with Hyperdimension Neptunia. I think they did the 3 games on PS3. They did the distribution. Oh, Trinity Souls of Zilul. That's one that I should play at some point. Okay, I should probably also pay a little bit of attention to where I'm going. The Arch and Alico series is one that I have been meaning to play. Fatal Inertia. I haven't played, like, anything for Deception. Oh, they did do a Suikoden, not Suikoden. Sayuki, Journey to the West, tactics style game. Hey, random Agile. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but thank you for enjoying the videos, and you know, you're welcome for getting you back into the series. I'm glad I could convert another person or convert you back. Welcome back to the family.
I defeated an officer.
One of us. Oh man, Origins is goddamn so good. Like, if there's one thing holding me back from, like, making as many videos as I would like to, and what I could arguably do, it's a little bit of, like, energy, motivation, writer's block. The fact that I'm working on a very large project.
So this is where it is.
But it's also because
Send
Origins
a
is
message
just
to our
so
Lord.
damn good that I keep going back to it when I should be working on a fucking video instead.
All units, attack the enemy depot.
You're a better general than I heard.
Oh man, if they released Strike Force like a remaster, or even like just made a port of it on modern consoles, and I'm not talking about the fucking PS3 being streamed through PS4 and 5. No, fuck that shit. I want an actual release, one that we could easily play without having to have an internet connection. Because as you can tell by the amount of times that this stream has died out,
One shall. This battle is mine.
my internet connection isn't the greatest. Oh my god, could you imagine if they made
Now
Dynasty
we will
Warriors
counterattack.
Origins Strike Force?
Stop the enemy's surge.
Fuck, that would be fantastic. I want that now. God damn it. I just had to disappoint myself. I mean, Koei Tecmo does watch my videos, so maybe I should make a video on it. It'll happen eventually. I do plan to cover Strike Force at some point. I just need to fucking play through the goddamn game. And Lady and I have said, oh yeah, we should play through it together. And you know what it's like to align two fucking schedules in two different time zones. Even though our time zones are relatively similar, I think he's an hour behind me. I think there's only 1 or 2 hours of difference between us, so it's not that big of a deal. It's not like trying to align my schedule with the Get Alive podcast who's in the UK, or Profar who's in Indonesia. Like, Lighty and I should have more opportunity to collab, but we keep ourselves very busy. More upset that Strike Force 2 wasn't ported to the West and is Japanese exclusive.
Don't fall behind.
Oh, Smiley Night. It gets even worse. Where is it? Where's this motherfucking piece of shit? So, you know, this. So Strike Force did come out on PS3 and 360. There was an HD version called Shinso Gokumuso Multi-Raid Special. You can see the special right there. It wasn't called that. It was just Strike Force in North America. They did the same thing on Multi-Raid 2, except it's not called Special. It's called HD version. So these ones use the graphics and textures and everything from Dynasty Warriors 6. This is just the PSP game on PS3. Do you feel disappointed now? Do you know my anger with that? Because I imported that fucking game thinking it was going to be the actual PS3 version. I should I should stream that at some point because, god damn it, it pisses me the fuck off. Because, like, I don't know if anyone in the chat has played the PSP with the component cables going to their TV, but when you play it with component cables, there's like a lot of black space around the game because, I don't know, they just did that for some fucking reason. Like, it didn't fit the whole screen of a modern TV. Like, it just lots of black space. Same thing happens on that fucking PS3 version of Multi-Raid 2. They even call it the fucking HD version. It should fill the screen. So now the best place to play Multi-Raid 2 or Strike Force 2 is through PSP emulation. That's the best place to play it. I do think there are trophies on PS3, but why would you suffer through having that massive black space?
You're a better general than I've heard.
I'm definitely gonna have to make a video on that eventually. It's gonna be an import report. I'm gonna be so mad throughout the entirety of the video. It's gonna be fun.
Attack them at once!
See, this is the thing. Comparing Abyss and Samurai Warriors 4 are... It's like comparing apples to oranges. Abyss is definitely not made for the general Muso fandom. If that makes sense. Like, it is made for Muso fans that also are Vampire Survivors fans. Which is another game that I've been playing a lot of. I do enjoy this. It's just, you know, it's hard to play for a very long time. It's one of those games where if I have some time to sit down and play through Abyss, that's what I'm gonna do. That's why, like, in my first impressions video, I mentioned that it would have been nice to have, like, an infinite mode where it just slowly gets harder and harder. Kind of like Gauntlet mode, where that just gets harder and harder, but a bit more gradual, not as quickly. Because Vampire Survivors, splendid. You have a way to just play that for, like, 10 to 15 minutes and be done of a stage. Get a decent amount of money and unlock maybe one or two things. But with Abyss, it's like at least a half hour I'm saying. Yeah, like it's definitely going to get more updates, and I do hope that we get all of the Dynasty Warriors 8 and Samurai Warriors 4 and Spirit Sonata characters, like just everybody. But I'm also hoping that we just get more guest characters in general.
Splendid.
Well, if you enjoy Abyss, I would highly recommend Vampire Survivors. Because it's essentially the same, except it's not stage-based necessarily. Like, your stage is the whole playthrough. You play one stage, the monsters get stronger, and there's boss monsters throughout, and like you just play until you die, kind of thing. That's it. That's the point of Vampire Survivors. You play it until you die. You don't try to avoid death necessarily. It's going to come. It's just you avoid it for as long as you can. I actually unlocked Alucard, Trevor, Belmont, and a couple of other Castlevania characters. It is a lot of fun, and all of the characters do play differently enough that it makes it worth it to go and unlock all the characters.
Go. Teach them how to mess with us.
Yeah, I say that,
Before me.
like,
I am one
making all of the characters free updates, that makes sense, because otherwise it would be like, you maybe get 15 characters, and then you have to pay to unlock them, or they would add some gacha, which would be devastating for my bank account. So I'm glad that it's not free to play. Because I could see them just... Free to play only works if you have some sort of pay model. Like, unless it's just a passion project, there's no real reason to make a video game free. Because, like, Toei's a business, they gotta make money.
one family.
But could you imagine if they made a fucking Gacha Warriors game for console? I'm already too broke to be doing most of this, the collecting thing. But I still do it because, fuck. Ooh, there's a good one. Kind of. So do I want HP max, mounted attack, and mounted defense, or do I just want attack plus 4? I think I'll just go with attack. Because 4 attack is going to be better than 8 HP, and mounted attack and defense doesn't really matter that much. Alright, well, I skipped that because this is where I'm going to end the stream. I might be going... Oh, let me know in the comments or on Discord or anywhere what you would like to see me stream throughout the rest of Musou. I might not stream it today, but I might stream it on another day because we still got, what, 27 more days? 26 more days of May? So we got a lot of time to play a lot of Koei Tecmo games and a lot of Warriors games. But don't forget that the conversation doesn't have to end here with the stream. You can also join the Discord server. There is a link in the description below. There's a link to all of my different social medias. If you want to hear my music, which is extremely old, you can also check out my Spotify. I'm also on YouTube Music if you do that. Also, my music can be used as sounds on TikTok and Snapchat, so if you want to do that, you can. Yeah. go check out the links, check out the other streams, check out other people using the hashtag MusoMay, and I will see you all in the next stream, which might be a little bit later. So